All right, welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
Gary wanted to do a reading on the general energy around the political parties in January of 2025. We
Right.
record this on Sunday, December 29th, about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Pacific time.
Yep. So this video is going to come up the Saturday after the Senate and House meet to
Yes,
basically
where they will try to seat the new Congress. We'll see. Right now, it sure looks like there's going to be delays and shenanigans. That energy could change. This could have aged as well as some really bad cheese. But
right.
we'll see how that goes. But this reading doesn't necessarily have to age poorly because it's just looking at the energy around the parties.
Yeah. How are the Democrats feeling in January 2025? How are the Republicans feeling? It's not necessarily how are they feeling on January the 3rd or 4th, but just how is it looking? How is their overall energy? How are they feeling about life, the universe, and everything in January 2025?
And we're gonna just jump right in. I'm gonna take the Democrat, and you can take the Democrats.
No,
you jump right in.
I want the Republicans there.
Okay, why don't you start then with the Republicans?
All right. So for entertainment purposes only.
Clearly, this is purely entertainment. What else would you be doing on a Saturday morning other than being entertained?
Yes, exactly. So Foundation is the Empress. Hey, we're gonna make America great again. We're gonna bring prosperity to everybody.
Going for the Nine of Coins to show up with that. Well, by Americans, we mean wealthy Americans.
Yeah. The challenge is the Queen of Wands. The challenge is they've got a lot of things that need to get done. They've made a lot of promises, and Trump is backing away from a lot of his campaign promises. But they've got a lot of actions they need to take to get the ball rolling for themselves.
There are a lot of women's rights that still need to be addressed and removed.
Yeah, clearly, yeah. You can still get pregnant by your own will. No, we must fix that.
How dare you?
Exactly. And underneath it, judgment card. We're blowing the horn. You need to stand up and be counted. This could be your Project 2025 acolytes saying, yes, now it's time. This could very well be the Peter Thiels of the world saying, okay, we got you into office. Project 2025 is our agenda. All the disciples need to stand up and embrace our messaging. In the past, Temperance. Boy, I think I am reading the Democrats because Temperance, because the Republicans certainly don't have an emotional balance. The Temperance card, balancing emotions, taking care that will lead us to our path in the light. I guess maybe that's how they're feeling. That's what they're going to be bringing. Current energy, however, is the 10 of Swords. Something is coming to an end. Something, the king is dead. Long live the king. It could be the end of democracy, but that's an interesting card. Overarching energy is the 7 of Wands, defending from a higher ground. You're being attacked. There's actions being taken against you, and we need to defend against these actions. That's a very interesting pair of cards if you're a Republican. Oh, there you go, David.
Yeah, there you go.
The lesson to be learned, the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, the oligarchs want their finer things. Business leaders want their finer things. I want my tax breaks. I want to be rich and wealthy and enjoy everything that the Republican Party is promising. Right now, the Republican Party feel like the belle of the ball. That's the lesson they want to learn. Outcome is the 3 of Wands, waiting for the ship to come in. They're looking out in the future. They're seeing what the opportunities for their ship to come in. It's very interesting. These are very positive cards, but boy, oh boy, those are very interesting cards. The current energy and the overarching energy. It's basically they've got a fight on their hands and they know it. All right, what do you got?
Well, looking at that spread, some Republicans feel like they were put in there with a mandate, and Empress is about it's also about pregnancy and women, and you got the Judgment card, which would be your mandate right there. We've got a mandate, but right now the current thing they're facing is that they don't have a unified party. They've got all three branches of government. They should be able to fight towards their mandate and make oligarchs wealthy again.
Mm-hmm.
But there's international stuff they're looking at here as well. Because there's kind of this right-wing shift happening across the planet, not just in the United States. The three of wands can also be just your immigration. Between women's rights and immigration, those are the two things that the Republicans were put in office for, and they need to work on. They basically ran on a campaign of unchecked immigration coming across the southern border, deport everybody, and screw women and their rights. Who cares about their rights? And pregnancy with abortion. So they feel like they've got this mandate that they have to address immigration and women's reproductive rights. That's kind of where they should be. They've got all three branches of government, but they're not unified.
Mm-hmm.
Democrats. What's the energy around Democrats? Let me work on this here. Also, about immigration and plans going forward in the future, not liking what they're currently being dealt with. They don't like the current situation that they're in, but they're looking at actions going forward. If they don't address election interference, then you've got to figure out what you're going to do in the future with this. In the past, you had your victories. I still think the Democrats won this election. Will they actually be able to take office or not? Look at all this fire energy. Right now they're making plans. How are they going to fight? Where's the resistance coming from? How do you stop the Republican agenda from going forward while trying to promote as much of your agenda? They're going to be given a huge opportunity to work with here. It's a realistic opportunity that they could be working with here. And it could very well be election results. You've got all this high energy here with the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands. They've got, they know they're on the right side of history. Outcome is King of Cups. Will Biden do something about this? Will they have a leader? It's almost like they need somebody to lead. They need an emotional leader to come forward and coalesce the messaging of the Democrats on how they're going to deal with the GOP and their agenda should the GOP get seated and start enacting their agenda.
Okay. All right. So how are the Republicans going to feel on and after Inauguration Day? The scheduled Inauguration Day, is that the 20th?
Yeah.
Okay. How are the Republicans going to feel on the 20th or immediately after the 20th? Okay, there's that Two of Wands. They've got some decisions that they need to consider and looking out to the future. The challenge, the Seven of Cups. Illusions, delusions. Think not everything is what it seems to be. This could also be, we've also talked about Trump's brain imploding. Maybe they have to start making decisions because it's becoming apparent that Trump's mental faculties are not where they should be.
Yeah, I've always said that the first thing J.D. Vance is going to do is 25th Amendment Trump. We'll see if that actually comes to pass here, because that energy could have changed as well.
Yep. Right now, they're underneath it is the Knight of Cups making an offer. That could really be it. It could be, the Republican Party is like, okay, we got Trump to the presidency. His mind is starting to turn to Jello. His mind is very apparently turning to Jello. Maybe we need to give him a 25th Amendment opportunity we'll give him some sort of a peace offering for him to go away. Of course, it could also be a peace offering to the Democrats too. We'll see. In the past, Page of Pentacles, it kind of new ideas, new things of value that we're going to bring. So, yeah, they've certainly got creative ideas of what they want to bring. We have to be strong. Current energy is we need to be strong at this time. It's inauguration time. We need to be strong. We need to be able to take charge. Overarching energy is the Four of Cups. However, we're not liking the options that we have in front of us. We're a lot of emotions. They're feeling very down about something around the inauguration. There's an offer out there. But they're not quite ready to accept it. Overarching energy is the King of Swords. This is what you signed up for. This is what you wanted. No emotions here. Stop worrying about your little emotions. This is what you signed up for. This is what you wanted. This is what you campaigned on. This is who you supported. Now you have to, basically you're finding out. The outcome is the Ten of Wands. They've got a big burden around inauguration time or immediately after. There's a burden that they're having to haul. They're not happy about it. They're feeling some emotions. They want to be strong. They need to be strong. We need to be united. And I don't think they're united. There's something that's going on that is challenging their unity. Of course, I don't know how united the Republican Party is right now anyways. But
well, you asked how are they feeling around Inauguration Day. Yeah. They're not united. And that would jive with the reading that we had, that they can't even seem to potentially have the House of Representatives.
Yeah, and that could be it. It's Inauguration Day, and we still haven't elected a Speaker of the House.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And we're not, and we don't like the options that are being given to us.
And Trump doesn't ever give money back. Just like the first inauguration, he kept all the money that wasn't spent, and nobody held him financially accountable for that. And now, he's got all these people throwing money at him, and he's going to get like the Boy Scout Troop 715 marching band, and pay them $500 to do that, and then he'll take the $5.5 million for the marching bands and pocket the rest of that for himself. And he'll probably bounce the check for the $500. Screw them anyways.
Yeah,
they can pay for their own buses.
How the Democrats feeling around inauguration time?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not so good.
I can't see. If only it was bigger.
Yeah, let me remove you so that you can't see for even more. All right. How are the Democrats feeling? 2 of coins, 3 of coins, Ace of Wands, Death card. There's a strong action as they're juggling their values, juggling what is it that they want. Again, disappointment with the election results here. There's negotiations and the Death card bringing an end. This is assuming if Harris and Biden do not fight for this election, the Democrats actually will be diminished a little bit here, but there's going to be a fire underneath it. And I think it's what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get rid of the old guard and replace them with younger people. Basically, there will have to be a leadership change with the Democrats. It doesn't appear that Hakeem Jeffries is stepping down anytime soon, but there have been older Democrats in seats of authority in the Senate that aren't running to be the Democratic chair of certain committees. I think the Democrats are going to look at things and try and, how do I say, reinvent themselves, but get younger. The old ways aren't working, so they need to come up with a new strategy that resonates more strongly. Now, I say that, but I'm going to come right back to it. I think the Democrats won that election, and I don't think there was anything wrong with their messaging. Your messaging's fine if you got more votes and you won more swing states and you took the presidency as well as both houses. What you can't overcome is the widespread cheating that allegedly happened with the Republicans, courtesy of Elon Musk. Entertainment purposes only. I've got no proof of that other than a gut feeling and the sheer fact that it makes zero sense how this election turned out. None. So again, the people that stifle, the Democrats are out of touch and they're blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. No, they're not. They won the goddamn election. Shut the hell up. You're the sore losers and the sore winners on that one. And basically, all I'm saying, my point is, if the Democrats had swept, would these same people be saying the same BS that they're saying now? They're only saying it because, well, we lost, so this has got to be the problem. No, there was no problem. How about that? Yeah. It wasn't maintenance on the car that was the problem. It's the fact that somebody slit the brakes, the lines to the brakes. That's why you didn't get across the finish line. They cheated. Had nothing to do with the way Pops designed the engine or how Sparky put the tire inflations on when Team Alpha cut your brake cables.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you Speed Racer fans out there. Yeah. Well, go blame Pops' engine design and Sparky's tire pressures and tire selection choices when it's Team Alpha, basically cutting your brake cables.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with anything.
I wonder how many Speed Racer fans we have out there.
Probably not too many.
That was definitely a cartoon Dave and I enjoyed as kids.
Yes. What else wasn't there to love about that?
All right.
I got nothing else. I'm annoyed.
I don't know. Somehow I just got that impression that you were a little bit annoyed by.
Yeah.
About
that's actually one of the things that really, really bothers me is that, watching, just as much as I laugh at watching Trump and Musk unite in their message, which is the antithesis of what MAGA wants, and watching evil swallow itself. It's like, of course it was going to do that. Duh. But then watching the Democrats turn on each other, just like MAGA is turning on the tech bros. It's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Your message was fine. It was stolen from you. Get that through your thick skull. Maybe I'm the one with the thick skull thinking it was stolen. Yeah. But, long and short of it, the way things are going right now, at least public facing, nothing's going to be done.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean there's a whole bunch of iceberg I'm not seeing.
Yeah. Of course, it is 2:00 in the afternoon on Sunday, the 29th. A lot of water is going to go under the bridge between now and inauguration time.
I just hope it's not the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Gosh.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video and supporting our channel. We do appreciate it.
Yes, if you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. We put out a new video every night at midnight Pacific time. Leave a comment. I read them all, and I respond to many of them.
Yes, and Gary's going to share with you the one thing that this twin channel has that no other twin channel has.
No other twin channel with Gary and David offers you, other than this one, a secret card. Today's secret card is one Dave is feeling, the 10 of Wands. A big burden trying to get it over
the world.
You have the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting month. Faux show.
Yeah. Not that we're trying to hedge, but there's a lot that can happen between now and inauguration time. One person changes their path, changes a decision that they've made, releases some information that maybe they've decided to withhold, and all of a sudden we are on a different path.
Yep.
Back to platform one.
And the folks who have the biggest free will choices ain't you and me.
Nope. No,
Because
we're
this is
just
not
waiting
our
for-
show. Not our show, not our decision to make. All right, everyone. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Bye.